Oh, God. I don't know. Feels like everything's just getting worse and worse as I go. You know, yes, I know it's temporary. But, I mean, obviously the first week was sort of a shocked unbelief, and then the pain really started settling in. But now, oh God, you only see me when I've got control. You know, I mean, you don't want to see me wailing and whatnot. The only time where maybe I was close to not being in control was right at the beginning. Today, though, today's been taxing. I had to get the death certificates replaced, and I'm not about to walk out there again. That kind of energy is not with me anymore. I had, I don't know, the first few weeks, I had sort of a very low level of manic energy where I could do maybe even more things in some ways than I could do before she died. And the same shit hits me every time. It's all the little things. You know, anything she'd enjoy. Any place where we'd interact. So, like, coming home from the dentist yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. I think so. It was particularly bad because anytime I left the house and came back when she was awake, you know, when it was normal hours, not when I'd go out dancing, you know, she'd come up happy to see me or something, you know, maybe not that happy sometimes. But, and, you know, I mean, sure, I can get that from a dog, yes. Maybe I can get a lot of it from a dog. But not the silly little words we had for everything. That's something, you know, that's only built up with an intelligence, and that's only built up with one that's aligned with your own particular type, and that, you know, that follows your way of humor. God, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I find it hard to believe that it's so hard. In part because I paint myself as this cold-hearted bastard or whatever. You know I'm not, but it's not like, you know, I'm not talking about some sort of macho type holding my feelings in or whatever, but rather that people don't really matter to me. That, you know, they're like things. And yes, I'd be devastated if, you know, some of my games were destroyed, if all of them were gone, whatever. I mean, I'm very bothered by that kind of thing. But it's not like I haven't been through stuff before. I didn't think, and I'm not sure, but this is different. I didn't think this would be more painful in certain ways than when my first wife kicked me out. Or, I don't know. But that was not a fast process. I mean, it was in terms of that's it. There was like maybe a week or two, like the disassociation here of shit is really going wrong. Our feelings are not right. To bang, that's it. And then like, but without the finality, that love is still there, and that there's some chance of it being back. Something with my psycho ex. When she died, well, one, I was in another relationship. I wasn't, every day with her, even if she lived in the same house. It was not that different from any other housemate in a lot of ways. So I felt regrets. I felt regrets throughout our entire time together, in the sense of, wow, if things had been different between us, if some little things had been different, maybe we could have really had a chance at things. But and then, after her death, at various times in my life, all along, I would think of her as, I wouldn't be shocked if she'd, be reborn and come back in some way to haunt me or whatever. But here, I don't know. I can't wait that long anymore. As part of it. But Jesus. Close enough. Here, I can't imagine even taking the time to be with someone to get to this point again of comfort. It was kind of it was kind of a situation of just, this is your last chance, man. And whatever the guilt thing I still feel here, I always do. I always feel like, because I know I'm so damaged, I know that I don't work right in relationships. I know that coldness is real. It's someone reaches out to touch me, I shy away. And she was always so fucking careful to avoid any kind of, I don't know, rebuke, whatever. I mean, anything that I said, any sharpness to my tone, anything, just hit her so hard. And that's part of what made it work, right? Somebody has to be fucking terrified of me, I think, I don't know. Because I've noticed that, I don't know, in the things that worked, is this fear of, not that I'm going to hit them or anything like that, just fear of disappointing me, of angering me, whatever, just in the sense of my disapproval is such a visceral thing to them. And that means, I guess, I get my way in the things that I really, really can't be opposed on. Yeah, I got my way, I'm alone. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I was thinking, I mean, I could blot this all out, assuming it was possible, right? I could go fucking carousing, I could be drunk, I could just blot it all out in parties if I was the type of person who had any of that available to me in any sense of the word, right? But of course I don't. Maybe I would blot out existence that way anyway if I had it available, because it's not like I've ever said no. I just am not capable of finding that kind of situation. Though there have been times when that's kind of been a part of my life, vaguely just through connection with someone else. Kind of. Not really. But that's no different. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it's more fun, I guess, but it's no different than playing video games or curling up in a ball and crying to myself, People say this is when you need support of others, whatever. I have been around others, have talked with them, whatever. I can't be a burden. It's not possible. I'm terrified of that, and it's more than that. I mean, it's just like, I don't want to waste what little time I have with other people in just doing what I can fucking do on my own. I mean, what the hell? I can sob to myself. I can scream. I can feel all the sadness. I don't need other people for that. I am well in touch with my misery. And I don't want... But I don't know. And we'll just leave it at that. I don't fucking know.